Okay. What is good, everybody? Oh my God. Man, I know y'all Negroes want to get to it, and here we are. But first, let's go ahead and just say I'm proud of these guys for conflict resolution and learning how to communicate effectively without being disrespectful. Now, with all that being said, it didn't mean that people weren't being disrespectful, but they ended up learning how to get through it. So, without further ado, let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton, my mind is set up when people do things like throw I call it backdooria on my show. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do, absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I said.
And here's the thing. Most people, that's not just a Corey Holcomb thing. That's most people in general. Most people are disrespectful as fuck, right? Like, seriously, it's all fun and games, but then when you get your feathers ruffled, now all of a sudden it's some furniture moving and everything else. Nah, you need to think before you open your mouth. And what I attribute this to is black culture currently, it's way too informal, right? It's way too informal. Like, being out here in Atlanta, everybody talks like they got shit in their mouth. Niggas don't formulate full goddamn sentences. And it's because the culture deems that as cool. When you speak like this, it's, oh man, you're white. Like, no, I speak the language because, I like to sound like maybe I've gotten beyond the third or fourth grade. I am a 42-year-old grown-ass man. There is no illusion that I am younger than what I am. But in this current culture, everybody wants to be forever 21. Everybody wants to 21. Can you do something for me? Can you hit a little red slap for me? Like, that's what the culture celebrates. And that's exactly why there's segments of this culture that can't go forward because you are in a state of arrested development. If everybody around you is like you and you don't see anything outside that's more successful than that, you need to find a different circle, right? Because there's levels to this. And that's the whole thing. So, let's go ahead and see what Brother Anton has to add back.
And about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that. So listen to me, Anton.
But hold on. Let me say this last part.
Land.
But I get it because you don't know me. And I don't know you, so you don't know what I look at as disrespectful. And so as a result, I just let that shit ride. The only thing that ever triggers me is it, and this is why I like to do shows in person. I told you before the show, I said I don't do no more live streams with people that I don't know. Did I not say that? Because I want to see and look in their eyes and see what's really happening, right? And the reason that is because the only thing that set me off is if somebody make it seem like they're ready to do something. Then I'm like, okay, well, it's all hands up. Fuck the conversation.
Well, how about this? People may be ready to do something for whatever reason. They want to be ready to do something. But what I'm saying to you is, you know, in this world, they are trying to normalize men in dresses. They trying to normalize a woman wearing a thong in front of a church gathering or whatever. Right. And you know what I'm saying? I could handle whatever is happening out there, but I'm saying, like, I'm still standing on this. I'm standing on this. If a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough. I'm just saying there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's their homosexual talk. So what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man.
Listen. That's where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother. I don't want no drama. That's why I don't want no drama.
And this is exactly how people, our culture, need to get back to actually handling discussions, right? Because most things can honestly be fixed with a simple conversation. Most things. And we saw what just happened right here. I know a lot of people were all geeked up because of all the drama and whatever, and like that's low-hanging fruit. That's for stupid ass people. I'm not for that. You know, these are two grown ass men, right? I don't need to see Brother Anton or Brother Corey beefed out over absolutely nothing. But we both, we all need to understand you don't just say everything to every goddamn body. And there's levels to this. If you are willing to disrespect somebody, are you willing to deal with how it is that they might end up dealing with you as a result of your actions, right? I mean, and this applies in any instance. I mean, fuck, this even applies to the dead lady in Minneapolis, right? You chose to disrespect what that man told you because you didn't like his job, essentially. That's all this whole thing is. It's a bigger misunderstanding because of the things that you perceive about that person and the things that you don't like. So then it's, oh, you know what? Fuck him. No. We have no more decorum, and we need to get back to actually being respectful to each other at all times. We need to act like, remember 300? Spartan, choose your words carefully. I mean, yeah, he kind of threatened him in his own place, but nigga, he was only the goddamn messenger. And then ultimately, we seen, I mean, that's a perfect analogy right there, because guess what? Yep, you and your 300, you fought for days, and you niggas still lost, right? So you do all this for what in the end? Like, when you actually look at it, is it a cool story? Yeah, but is it worth you getting beat the fuck up? Is it worth you potentially losing your job? Is it worth you? The list keeps going. All these things can happen. Is it worth you getting thrown off a plane? Is it worth all these things? And people are willing to crash out over the slightest of slights. And that's why I'm proud of these guys for being able to go ahead, move on. And actually, I can't wait for the next time that these guys actually have another meetup and they speak. Because now that we got the dumb shit out the way, now that we understand each other, the next conversation between these guys is going to be absolutely phenomenal. But I'm just glad we didn't have no violence between two black men over nothing, right? We need to stop normalizing the dumb shit, right? And I think that's all I have for you guys today. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I know you niggas thought you was gonna get the left and the right. No, that ain't what we do over here, because guess what? I am so tired of seeing niggas be niggas, right? Matter of fact, I don't even like niggas. I like black people, right? Corey is a black man. Anton is a black man. We need to eradicate niggerism and niggatry from our culture, and we need to just get back to being black people, and then we need to reassimilate ourselves into actually being Americans, because that's what we are. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you today. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.